Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the Podocasts on the KPOD network. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a while, been a hot minute, guys. We haven't gotten to chat for a bit, and I wasn't gonna. I didn't want to. I'm fine with it. Amps, trajectory is going good. I was gonna kind of sit this out, but I got some requests, and they say, hey, where are you at here to I guess take a bow to the price. So here I am taking a bow to the price. I do got a show note though. We're gonna be giving away. Geez, it's about $2,200 tonight on the live stream. We're giving away 50,000 spice tokens, and current value is about $2,200. So if you want a shot at it, just join us on the live stream tonight, 1800 Central, right here on the podcast. And be caller number 5 and win $2,300 of my money. And I hope you do. So anyway, let's kind of get into this a little bit. Amp, it's scrub all this out. All right, everything up to here, just completely scrub it out, man. Look, anybody who was in AMP way back then, I was in AMP way back then. This is like one of my, like a 4-year-old T-shirt. Anybody who was in AMP back then realizes that it was a bubble. There was certain things that were happening over on Coinbase, meaning an immediate Coinbase listing, and everything just shot up. Everybody had a real good idea what was going to happen. It shot up. It was a bubble, guys. All right. And it's not just AMP. It was effectively everything back then. It was a huge, huge bubble. And needless to say, the bubbles burst and we kind of came back to reality. And AMP came along, settled down like everything else did. And this is kind of where we have it sitting now. Now, I want to give you one of my again, all of that, throw that out. All right, it doesn't matter anymore. We can't unring that bell. That's not coming back without a whole Herculean effort on the part of crypto enthusiasts as a whole. Because the thing that makes AMP go up is people using AMP. It's always going to have a speculative element to it. This is crypto, and we're kind of getting into a weird phase right now where tech be damned. We don't really care anymore about tech. Now we care about price. That's it. I mean, that's kind of been crypto, but during the dead period, we were all getting into, tech, and that's gone now. All right. The FOMO in frenzy is back upon us, and everything's going to kind of pick up. So this is actually interesting for it over the last 24 hours. I mean, that's a chart, man. Anybody wants to be in that chart. I'll take 10% on anything, man. I'm happy to do it. But on that same day that AMP went up 10%, Bitcoin has been flat. All eyes are on this right now, guys. Everybody's looking at that number. We want to see 100K and see what happens. It's challenged it a couple times and it bombed off a couple times. But I find it interesting that now that Bitcoin, just over the last 24 hours or so, has been trading flat, that a lot of alt tokens have popped off, 10, 15, 20%. You got your Cardanos that are up, doubled their net. I mean, what if to like a $40 billion network? They just completely doubled up over the last 14 days. So, and Solana with the new all-time high. So you have, your top 4, 5, 10 tokens that are just absolutely railing. But a lot of the alt tokens are still out here and stagnating, and AMP happened to be one of them. Let me see. The year chart is a little bit more telling, I think. Right there. That was, I'm sorry, right back here. That was pretty well the bad time. And it was at .0025 and currently at .005. So right there, it's doubled up. So if you held it for a year, you've doubled your money in a single year. Congratulations. I know that's not really the crypto thing. The crypto thing is $20 to Lambo in 3 months, but it's been performing well. One of my concerns was actually this little token right here, which you guys are probably familiar with, and it's called Anvil. That was actually a concern for me because when they released it, it was never going to be a real token. It was going to be a governance token. That's it. But DeFi and degens, we will always, always, always find a way to trade effectively anything. So it was airdropped out 1 for 1 for everybody who was staking AMP. You got a big airdrop. It mirrored it, 100 billion and total supply. So they burned off a little bit. My concern with this is that the circulating supply is so low. There's only less than 20% of it is actually out there. But that it is actually getting volume. Now, my concern on that was that it's going to distract from the real deal here, and the real deal here was Flexa and the Spand app, and I was concerned that it might dilute it a little bit, dilute a little bit of the spending, and it maybe did, but not to any kind of meaningful extent, because if you're looking at $80,000 worth of volume on Anvil, where AMP did $40 million. Now, a lot of that is wash trading, because if it was pure buys, this thing would have it would be up a whole hell of a lot more than it is right now. So a lot of it is wash trading, and it's wash trading because the bulk of it, effectively all of it, happens on central exchanges. And central exchange people don't care about your tech. They care about token go up. So one of the best advertising campaigns that you can have for any single token up here are those little green numbers. That's it. That's what matters. That's what people are looking at. That's what people are caring about. Now, I happen to, I'm not a fan of the token. I am a fan of the tech. We're actually integrating Flexa into our data storage app for our customers that wish to pay with crypto. We want to make sure that they have a path to do that. We're not going to drive any kind of real meaningful volume. It's going to take us years to really get this out here, because we're competing against Dropbox. So, brand recognition, it's going to be a little tough. But we're kind of hoping for riches in the niches kind of thing. So if you like secure private data storage, aegisnet.io, please check us out. But getting back to this, that's probably one of the most interesting things that I've seen on this. Look, the whole markets are up right now. Everything's carrying right now. It's looking good. These dead tokens are coming back to life. And these older OG tokens are starting to get a little bit of spread on them. So it's overall, I want to say that it's looking good. They're going to need some kind of big major announcement, some kind of big push, some kind of big something, because you need to get the people excited again. You can catch 11% in a lot of places in crypto right now. So you need, that's it. That's what it's going to take, is some kind of big major thing, big major announcement, big major something. Us integrating, Aegis integrating it is not going to do it. That's not going to quite be enough, man. I'm a realist. But like a Walmart, a Coinbase, some kind of an association up there with a big brand name, that could do it. That could do it. Anyway, it's looking good. I'm glad for you guys. Anybody who held on for the last year, man, you doubled up, dude. That's tough to do in crypto. It's real tough to do over the last year. So congratulations on that. And yeah, we'll just keep observing. That's all I got, guys. Questions or comments, Scott@thepodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.